My homework three, the promotion section, I decided to do my presentation on the Dodgers baseball game since they're in the World Series. So the first category promotion event, the brand that I noticed and chose was Coca-Cola. So the way that they're branded at the Dodgers game is that when a player hits a home run, Coca-Cola has their featured scoreboard graphic that goes on, and then they have representatives, I guess, who work for Coca-Cola who go around and use the t-shirt guns and shoot that up into the crowd for fans to wear their t-shirts. And then they also, in this picture right here, have a sign directly next to the scoreboard. So it all kind of goes together, and there's constantly that Coca-Cola logo in the background during the game. So the target audience is to get fans in attendance to buy a beverage when they're at the game, since it is a hours-long experience to go to a baseball game. And I said yes, it was effective because as I was watching it on TV, I was like, a Coca-Cola branded product, something to drink other than water wouldn't be bad. Second is Michelob Ultra. So what's happening here is as you walk into the main entrance of Dodger Stadium, right above all of the signage is Michelob Ultra. It's the only other sponsor that's right there as you walk in, which gives it its significance. The target audience would be people who are at the game that are 21 plus years of age. So this wouldn't be something that fans necessarily see on TV. But for those going to the game who are of age to drink beer, then they could go buy Michelob Ultra. And then the effectiveness is that it would be successful because a Michelob Ultra is just kind of a all-around beer. It's just easy, light beer. So it's just a nice, refreshing drink that fans could enjoy at the game. Next is Arco. So at first I didn't necessarily know what Arco was, so I had to actually look it up. And I'll get to that in a minute. But as a spectacular play happens, this what pops up on the scoreboard is it says top tier play brought to you by Arco. So that's the sponsorship there within the game. And the target audience is going to be people who work in the marketing field because it actually is a marketing company for the gasoline business Marathon. So the effectiveness is somewhat successful because I didn't really know what it was. This is what I came across when I was looking up stuff online, and I had to actually go and look what Arco actually was before putting in this information because I really did not know what it was. I just saw that that's the graphic that's displayed. So I found that to be interesting. This one, Prize Picks. What's happening is you can enter their sweepstakes within their app. So Prize Picks is a sports prop betting, so you can't necessarily bet on the outcome of the games, but you can bet on the player props. And so the winner of the sweepstakes, there's a long list of rules and conditions and stuff, but once you enter and you place your deposit and your entry fee, however you want to put it, you're eligible to win 2 tickets to a Dodgers game and up to $10,000 in cash, depending on how much your initial entry was. So then your target audience is probably going to be majority male, likely in their 20s to 50s. This seems to be the demographic that fits into people who gamble on sports. And this is a good promotion considering they're in the World Series. So this might incline people to enter the sweepstakes promotion instead of a regular season game. And so other than that, for the effectiveness, as someone who does sometimes sports bet, and I know a lot of people who do, I thought about my Prize Picks account that I haven't opened in a while, and so it kind of made me go and look at the promotions just to see what it was still like. But I mean, I know it's still an app that a lot of people use. So this one's Shake Shack. What it is I went online and looked up what concessions they sold, and under the burger section, kind of the only thing other than one or two other brands was Shake Shack, but they have a variety of items. So this is a good way to promote an actual branded and restaurant from outside of the stadium and bring it in the stadium. And they could actually upscale the cost of the food since it is in the stadium and turn a higher profit margin. So their target audience is fans in attendance at the ballpark. So this includes anybody. A lot of people, almost everybody I know eats a burger. And so the effectiveness is that it would be successful because burgers are eaten so much at games like this, baseball games, hot dogs, hamburgers. I would say it's successful because if you're the largest seller of burgers within the stadium and you have such a large variety of different types of burgers, then I could see why this is successful. And lastly, for the theme night, I would do Stranger Things night, and I got the inspiration for this because one time I was at a Durham Bulls game and they did this. But I think this would be a creative idea to have a theme night because there is a new season that comes out in the summer of 2026. And so if people are encouraged to dress up as their favorite character since Halloween is coming up, that'd be a good way to get in the Halloween like costume spirit. And then in addition to this, it also promotes the show itself, but also Netflix. So the goal is to encourage people to buy a Netflix subscription and watch this show and other shows and continue to purchase it over time. That is all for my presentation, so thank you.